Alright everybody, it's Eric. October 27th. It's almost Halloween. Time is now. One Recovered Radio Network with Big Things by 9. We're doing big things. I really want to just I do apologize. I'm in a really energetic mood. I've had a lot of really good things happen to me today. The biggest thing I want to talk about today is about who we are, about who we can become. Because one thing about who we can become, we're already it. We just don't know it, we don't believe it, and so we got to actually change our thoughts, our emotions, everything about ourselves to become it. Right now, a lot of people are awakening. A lot of things are happening to them. They don't understand. They don't believe. A lot of times, since we understand, we've had a lot of stuff put in our head to make us not believe who we truly are. Because if we truly knew who we are, then we would have heaven on earth. And that's truly what it's all about. These things that are happening to me, it is, it's kind of like this. If I don't express the things that are going on to me and try and get them out to each and every person out there that I can, then I'm doing a disfavor to you, to God, to everybody. Because if I understand these things and the things that are going on to me and the things that are happening to me, the synchronicities that are happening to me right now are amazingly beautiful. Everything is just going my way. But I had to actually learn these things. I had to understand them. And the biggest thing about understanding things is by learning. Everything that you learn, you want to be able to understand. Don't believe everything you hear, but put out the work to understand it and actually figure out every and all things. Anytime you can actually put in the work to learn, and it doesn't matter what it is, if you're learning something, it's going to click. Everything that you need to know is going to come to you in a certain way, shape, or form that you need to know that'll get you to the next level. But the biggest thing that holds people back is they're not paying attention to that lesson. They're not looking at it. They're not looking at it the right way, and they're not doing anything about it. That's the biggest thing. I watched Ford versus Ferrari the other day. Amazing show. My mom's been trying to get me to watch it forever, and I finally did. One thing I got out of it was, Shelby, he was saying at the beginning of the movie, and I think he said at the end too, but like, who are you? And, tears just started coming out of my eyes, seriously, and starting to understand who we are is the most amazing gift, that we could actually have. I mean, they say God created us in his image, correct? I mean, I don't give a shit if you guys believe it or not. That is true. That is one of the most biggest gifts that we could ever even think about. Our minds can't even understand what that truly means. And another thing he gave us is a gift of choice. And so we're going through everything we're going through because we're choosing to do that. I mean, there's a lot more to that actually there's a lot to that. We'll get into that in other videos. But the biggest thing is we are energetic beings, living an energetic life. Every time somebody dies, they don't die, they just move on. And what I'm starting to do, I'm actually starting to tap into that energy, eat right before I go to sleep. Like, it's basically, I'm not sleeping, I'm just waking up, going into a whole other realm. Our bodies go in and out of the quantum 7.5 times a second. And that's a scientific fact. I mean, they can prove that. 7.5 times every second. Can you understand that? No, you can't. I can't. Our brains just can't. But when you know this stuff, and you actually put in the work to find out what it's all about, you truly start seeing all these things happen. Okay, this is one of my mirrors. I write things on it. It's kind of dirty. My life's kind of a little mess right now. I got shit all over the place. But one thing I do is I write things down. I look at them every day. I look in the mirror and I tell myself, who am I? You know what I mean? Like, I look at myself and I literally, because my life, again, I used to be an addict. I used to be on the streets. I used to have a shitty life, a shitty attitude, a shitty thought process on who I was. I thought I was just nobody, who thinks like that? We all do, you know what I mean? And a lot of us out there actually literally tearing ourselves down every single day when we don't need to be. And the biggest thing I want you guys to understand is we are manifesting everything we think about. Now look at your life. Anybody that's really going through a hard time, I really want you to pay attention to this, what I'm saying right now. What's going through your head, and you're sitting there telling you're a piece of shit, your life sucks. You're creating that life. And look at it. You are doing a professional job at making your life shitty. You're doing it. You're the one making it happen, and you're doing an amazing job at it. And once I started to really look at it like that, I was like, man, I really did an amazing job at that. You know what I mean? I made myself think that, and I was actually that person. But the thing, if you can actually flip the switch and make yourself believe other things, and it's going to take some time. I mean, we need to program ourselves. I don't know, my light kind of sucks in here. But if we actually can understand that, you know, if we can switch our reality to just basically from going from a piece of shit to being a great person, you know, those days when you just wake up and you feel amazing, you know, we can live in that state of being at all time. We got to just believe it and understand it. And the more we put in the work, the more we learn about ourselves, it's just going to be, it just gets better and better. I promise. Don't ever give up on yourself. I literally never thought I was going to be happy again. Ever. You know what I mean? It took a few years, but I was lazy at it. I had all this information. I knew all these things to do scientifically, to be able to make yourself happy, to train your brain, change your body, emotions, how to actually do it quicker. But, you know, I was lazy. I told myself, this is stupid. I can't do it. You know, like, you know, what's the point? And those are the things that actually hold us back from doing anything. When you get inspiration and you got to do it, the time is now. There's no other time. You know what I mean? If you don't do it within a few seconds, then you most likely ain't going to do it if you're like me. You know what I mean? Now, when I want to do something, I do it. See, my room's a fucking mess, okay? It's a mess. You know why? Because I've been lazy. I've been getting shit kind of going. I've been learning too much stuff, and that's the thing. You know, my life's going amazing, but I got a messy room. I got to clean up. I got to go to a party here shortly. I got to take my roommate's son to Walmart to get a costume. I'll probably grab one too, but the thing is we got to have order in our life. We got to literally look at our lives and clean up every little bits and pieces of it. Now, a lot of people are gonna, I don't know, if you're like me, you know, anytime you hear somebody talk about anything, especially with spirituality, with religion, I don't give a fuck what it is. Listen, okay? Because there's a lot of truth in every single type of religion. Every one of them. They have the basics, and that's what you got to go to. You got to go to the simple basics, and that's it. Nothing more. If there is anything else that's not simple and easy to do, I mean, it takes some time. You got to do the work. But, I mean, like the 10 Commandments, I don't know all of them. Like, just don't judge people. Like, when I started to really look at myself, I remember there was this one dude, I was in rehab, and this dude, I did not like him. He was a lot bigger than me. But, I mean, you know, like, my attitude is my attitude, and I'm trying to work with that, and it's getting a lot better, and all I want to do is love people now. That's all I want to do, you know. But my old self is, sorry, I just got a message, but my old self was just attitude, you know, and, you know, I'm just being stupid, letting other people control me, you know. When somebody can actually get your emotions going, they're your master there. You know what I mean? They're actually, hey, I'm controlling you. Because if you let somebody else make you feel any way, shape, or form, you're the one choosing to let that happen. Now think about that one. That's a big one. That's one of the biggest things we need to look at right now. When somebody pisses you off, when somebody makes you angry, that's you deciding to let them control your emotions. And that's, there's nothing more to say about that. It's that simple. Now, one thing our brain does is, you know, usually when something happens, like, we get an answer right then and there, and that's it. You know what I mean? Usually it's that inspiration. It's our true self telling us the truth, or whatever is out there, angels, whatever. you know, whatever you want to believe, whatever, whatever gets you going. But there's information out there instantaneously that will come to you once you think of something. Now, the reason why we don't do the things that instantaneously come to us is because we have that thought in our head that start fucking clicking, that start talking. Oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, this is stupid. You know, why should I do this? You know, fuck no. Don't be letting that shit happen. Stop those things immediately. Now, those are the things that hold every single person back from truly becoming what they truly are. Now, one thing I want to show you, every single night, I gotta look at a beautiful fucking sunset. It used to come up over there. Now it comes up over there. Diamond goes down. But it's beautiful. One time, so this is my room. I got a big ass room. You know, the only reason why I'm saying this, because check this out. I actually, when I moved into this room, I had a thought process of just, this is what I want: a big ass room. I want a balcony. I want a sunset. And I was about here for about 2-3 weeks, maybe a month. And I was just sitting there. I started bawling my eyes out because I actually knew this is exactly what I created. I manifested this in my life. I made this happen. And that's just a simple thing. The reason why people manifest things and make them happen instantaneously, just like that, I want you to learn about quantum physics. Another person, Dr. Joe Dispenza, he will teach you everything and anything. He's all over YouTube. Every one of his books is on YouTube for free. He's the same way as I am. You know, he just wants everybody to have this. And he's doing miracles. That's another thing too. When you actually can have a group consciousness, that energy, it magnifies. And you can heal people instantaneously because of that pure love and energy and that focus on doing something to certain people. I mean, you can heal any and everybody. We have the ability to do that to ourselves right now, instantaneously. And that's the reason. That's one of Jesus's teachings. You know, one of the things that we should never get old. You know, we should never age. I mean, our bodies regenerate, you know what I mean? And depending on how, you know, you live your life, it really depends on how old you're going to get, how shitty you're going to get. I mean, negativity literally just starts destroying yourself, creates diseases, everything. And so if you have anything that's really bothering you in your life, you need to look at it and you need to change it. If somebody's in your life and they're just affecting you, go talk to that person. Get that energy out. Don't let those things affect you, because it's going to cause diseases. It's going to cause a lot of pain and suffering within you, especially when you get old. But I mean, those are things that are holding you back from doing any and everything that you want to do. When manifestation is all about having that pure love and energy and no negative thoughts or emotions come to you. There's negative things that come in the life, but how you deal with them. It's how you deal with them is really that matters on how far you get and how far you go. Now, everything that comes in your life is a lesson. You know, every time I get something hard that comes into my life, I actually look at it and I go like, oh, hell yeah. What do I get to learn from this? Now, every time there's something hard that comes in your life and you can go through it smoothly and understand it, that it's just a lesson to get you to the next level. And I don't really think there's levels. It's just, I'm just saying that to make more sense. But, and pay attention to those too. When you fail and fall down, you know what I mean? It's not a failure at all in any way, shape, or form. It's a lesson. But you got to pay attention to the lesson that's being taught to you. One way the world speaks to you, and the world is constantly fucking speaking to you. Every second of every day, somebody's there trying to give you energy and emotion. And that's the thing I want people to start pay attention to as well, the energy. There is a language to energy that we don't understand because we've been never taught, but we know what feelings feel like. So when you walk into a room, for example, and somebody's just, you just get that, whoa, what the fuck? Now, when you walk up to somebody and you start feeling really fucking good, you know, you're tapping in that energy. And this can even happen all the way around the world. I mean, this is proven. I mean, I think the longest effect they actually proved this was from here to the world. I mean, the moon, I mean, duh. But it doesn't matter where you're at. It's instantaneously. Like if I'm thinking about somebody, on the other side of the world, they think of me, or they're having some type of effect from what I'm thinking of them in some way, shape, or form instantaneously. Okay, have you ever had that feeling of somebody, and then the second you think of them, a half second later, your phone's ringing? You know what I mean? Or they show up at the door. Now that's what I'm talking about. It's that type of stuff. And every single one of you had it, you know what I mean? And you know what I'm talking about, because it's true. It happens all the time. And those are not, oh, well, that just happened. You know, those are fucking real. So start paying attention to that. Start paying attention to your thoughts, your emotions. Even talk to people that, hey, man, I was really thinking about you the other day. I mean, I just want to let you know, were you thinking about me? Like, and just get to understand, like, you know, like, hey, the other day I had a real strong feeling about you. Were you thinking about me? You know, like, ask those questions. Like, those are the questions you want to start paying attention to, because every time you look at something, it's just like riding a bike for the first time. Once you get on it once, you just learn how to ride, and you get better and better and better. Just like baseball, just like football, just like basketball. Every time you do it, you get better and better and better at it. And that's the thing. I mean, the more, if you do this stuff every single day and you take it serious, promise you, try it for 1 month. I mean, even just for 10 minutes every single month, every single day, even a week. I mean, you put an hour of work every day, and 1 week, I promise you, you will never go back. You will just start saying, holy fuck. You know what I mean? But put in the work. It comes fast. It comes really fast, but you got to believe it. You know, you got to believe in yourself. You know, I don't know who God is. I don't know who Jesus is. I don't know who Buddha is. But I know there was a lot of teachings that were being taught. And one thing I did is I was like, you know, I need to look at this. I'm going to start paying attention to this and start doing these things. And once I started doing these things, and I haven't even started doing them really on a serious level, but I'm going to start because of the things that are happening to me. Now, the best way I can say something like this, because a lot of people have negativities against religion, everything. Who gives a fuck about what somebody else believes? Who cares? If you truly have faith in your God or whatever you want to believe in, then who gives a fuck? Because you know what? My God, you can't do anything about my God. My God is the same God as yours. I don't care if you call it whatever the fuck you want to call it, but he's the same person. You know what I mean? We're all created. We're all energetic beings. And we're all connected at all times. Now, just for example, there's been like mass meditations. I'm talking like professional meditators, monks, all that, whatever, you know. Every time they've had a mass meditation, whatever, like for example, they did this one on just loving the world. Okay, they did like a 24-hour, 48-hour, something like that. They've done quite a few of them. Every single time they've done this, and I'm talking every single time, instantaneously, once they start, crime level drops down. The second they stop, it immediately rises, starts to go back up. Now, the reason why I say that is, be aware who you are around. If you want manifestations to go a hell of a lot better, be around people that want to do things like you. Be around people that love you. And if you say you want to do something, be around people that, fuck, man, hell yeah. That's a great job. Because with me, I mean, growing up my whole life, I wanted to do shit. And people, why would you want to do that? I mean, even my own mom and dad, you know what I mean? My brothers. Why would you do that? The worst thing you can do to somebody, the worst fucking thing you can do to somebody is put their dreams down, no matter what it is. Because that's their dream. That's something that inspires them. And anybody can do any fucking thing that they want. They just have to believe in themselves and actually put in the work, and don't let any negativity come up within you. And when you do have negativity come up within you, look at it. Like, what is this for? You know? You know, it might be telling you something on, you know, hey, don't do this, or go this other way, you know what I mean? Or I don't know. You know what I mean? It's something that every single person has to decide on their own. But once you start doing it and really paying attention to it, again, it's gonna change your life. It's gonna make you just fucking amazing. Now, I actually gotta go. But I mean, I definitely want to, you know, again, this is just something I'm just starting. I definitely will work with people. I'm going to get a lot of things going. I will do personal work, but the biggest thing is you're the one that has to make the decision. There's no other time than now. You know what I mean? Do the fucking work. Believe in yourself, because I believe in you and I love you with all my heart. I don't care who you are. You know, you're my brother, you're my sister, you're my family. I might not know you right now, but I do, and I'm connected to you. Now believe in yourself, love yourself, because you guys are amazing. You guys are a fucking energetic being that God created. And if you truly understand what God is, which our brain can't even fucking fathom, but what we understand of it is any and all things at any time possible. Any and all fucking things anytime you want. And you can do any fucking thing you want. That's why he gave us the gift of choice. He gave us the gift of choice to be able to do anything we want, to be able to learn the way we need to learn, to just learn. Of course, there's universal laws that we need to obey. Start paying attention to those laws. When things happen to you, what did I do? Why did I do to get that? Okay? And then with the amazing things too, what am I doing to make this happen? Love yourself. Next video I'll kind of put a little bit more into what you have to do seriously and kind of give you a step-by-step thing, but it's simple. It's very, 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 very fucking simple. But the biggest thing, again, is I want you to get out of this is don't let negative thoughts come into your head. Love yourself. Don't let anything negative come into you. I love you guys. I got to go to a party, but I love you. And again, it's the sober stuff, just let you know. Just kidding. But I love you guys. Stay good. Love yourselves. Love everybody. You know, again, with the religion stuff, don't look at it as the way they've taught it in life, okay? Make it your own. It's information, and that's all it is. There's information out there that can better your life. And for example, you know, I go by the Bible, by Jesus, stuff like that, but Buddha taught this stuff. I mean, there's ancient manuscripts. It's all over the fucking world. Now, you know, just learn it, pay attention to it, and then even start doing it, you know what I mean? But once you start doing it, that's when the things change. When you believe in yourself, you put in the work, and you make things happen. Now, manifestation, the biggest thing is you got to believe in yourself. You got to let negative talk stay the fuck out of your head. And then you got to allow it to happen. Allowing it to happen. Everything's supposed to come easy as fuck. Now, when people say you gotta work hard in this world to make a living, they're fucking retarded. That's somebody taught that. So, because we have this God-given gift that we can do anything at any time, we just need to learn it, and we're gonna start. Now, when things start happening to you, do the work, put in the work, find out what's happening to you, because we're all energetic beings living an energetic life, and things are starting to happen to a lot of people. Now, like I said, with that meditation, that mass meditation, the more people that it's happening to, the quicker it happens. Now, whenever you have negative thoughts and emotions and anger, you're putting that out. You're making this world a shittier place. That's why I say have love in your heart. Forgive people. Now, forgiveness, one real quick thing. The reason why forgiveness is talked about is because when you're angry at somebody, you're affecting yourself. Nothing else. That is fucking it. You're affecting the world as well. But when you have anger for somebody, you're fucking with your energy. You're lowering the energetic manifestation type of energy to get anything you fucking want. That's why I gotta say you gotta have more love, gratitude, and things like that in your heart. Okay? Now, I love you guys. The time is now. Big Things by 9 Keys. I love you. Give a shout out to everybody. Another thing, yeah, anyway, I'm kind of just all over the place right now. Again, I'm just kind of starting this, but things will get better. I'll start kind of putting things into place. I'll kind of go over things. This is another board of mine I write on every day. We'll kind of go over some things. I'll give you step-by-step things that I've been doing. That's been just helping me tremendously. Again, this is something, you know, I'm just kind of getting new into. I'm getting things going. But things are going to be great. Things are going to be amazing. And, You know, we love you guys. No matter what, whoever you are, the pain that's going on in your heart, let that shit go. You got people out there that you love, you know what I mean, you're afraid to talk to, you know, you're embarrassed about. Let this shit go, man. I've been there many times, man, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Another thing too, I'm getting so fucking emotional. When you cry, get that shit out, because that is a fucking gift. We've been taught not to cry. We're little bitches if you're a baby, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? That is one of the fucking worst things that we could ever been taught, because when we cry, I mean, that energy you get when you cry, let's literally look at yourself. When you end up really fucking crying, how do you feel after? You feel amazing. You got that shit out, and now you fucking feel good. Pay attention to that shit. Every time, you know, you go through something, you feel good. Why did I do that? Why is that? What's going on here? So really pay attention to that shit. I love you guys. I gotta go. Big things by 9. Love you, Keith. Time is now. One Recovery Radio Network. Are you guys fucking ready? Because I am. Love you.